Hey, welcome to Peak Life. I'm Jim Hazel. Today we're talking babies. And with us to help do that is Carri from Chesapeake Regional Healthcare. And welcome.
Thank you very much.
So something new, ask a nurse video visits.
Right, so Ask a Nurse video visits is something that will be open to all of our newly pregnant moms, whether this is their first baby or subsequent pregnancies. Any moms that have already delivered have a question about their own postpartum care or care for baby after delivery, after discharge, as well as lactation. Consultants are available to answer questions for those breastfeeding moms that might be running into trouble once they get home.
Right, so you either need to be pregnant or were pregnant in order to call.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. And this is a service that we're offering free of charge to our patients. So it's an opportunity to call and speak with a registered nurse that is experienced in whichever area of pregnancy or delivery or postpartum that they're in.
And what kind of response have you gotten so far?
It's been a very positive response so far. I think that our patients are really enjoying the opportunity to know that they have the option to call and just, maybe it's something that was discussed in their discharge and they just need a little bit of reassurance.
Yeah, you can't remember everything.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. And then how do people sign up,
So what the patient needs is they need to have a MyChart account through the Chesapeake Regional. So that's MyChart through Chesapeake Regional. So they receive that activation code either by calling the 757-312-BABY, B-A-B-Y.
You can remember that.
Or going to chesapeakebaby.com. And if they've not already had an account, MyChart account set up, they would receive an activation code, and we would move forward from there as far as scheduling either a phone call or a video visit, or if they've already been discharged, inside of their discharge instructions would have the information on how to set up that account, and then they could just go right in and schedule the account.
So you definitely have to have a MyChart account.
You definitely have to have a Chesapeake Regional MyChart account. It's very easy to set up.
Now, it can be a phone call or a visit?
Absolutely.
Yeah, tell us about that.
It really depends on what is your question. Do you need to show us something? Is it just a quick reassurance question? And we can discuss that when we're scheduling the visit. Do we need to go right into a video visit, or is this something that we can just quickly answer over the phone?
Right, and if there's something more serious, do they just yell down the hall, grab a doctor, or what? How's that work?
Well, if it's an emergency, we would expect that you would, recommend that you would call 911 or call right over to your OB office. But if it's something that we can help you with, we'll absolutely do our best to answer those questions. Otherwise, we'll advise you to call your OB or your pediatrician.
It seems like a real less stressful way to kind of get more information.
In that being pregnant is anxiety-ridden for a lot of women, as in that postpartum period, you're really, you're nervous, you're tired. So just having that little bit of reassurance of somebody I know that I can call that took care of me. Sometimes you'll be talking to the same nurse that cared for you during your stay at the hospital. So just that ability to reach out, have a question answered without it being a full visit to your physician that maybe you have to wait a couple of days for.
Now, how does that work? Do you guys do shifts or?
So it's something that we're offering Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. There'll be a nurse that available at any of those times to, you'll schedule your visit through the MyChart, we'll schedule it for you, and then we'll give you a call at that scheduled time. So you'll know to expect our call.
Right. And do you do it too?
I do also,
yeah?
Yes.
What do you like about it?
I think it's really great. It's really nice to, reconnect. I'm in the postpartum world. I'm on mother, baby, and lactation, so it's been really great to reconnect with patients that have left. You answer their questions, and then you hear, we're really settling in at home, and things are going really well, and they're moving on to that next phase of family life. So it's.
Do you ever have questions? Do you ever call yourself?
Absolutely. So I'm expecting now. So I have taken my time to call Shannon, the labor and delivery nurse manager, and I've asked her questions. Well, I haven't gotten there yet. But it's an excellent team in our women's service line, so they are very skilled and dedicated to what they do. So they are an excellent resource to any phase of pregnancy or postpartum.
Well, so what's our stats? How many babies have we had this year so far?
So for the calendar year, we delivered 3,000 babies at Chesapeake Regional.
Already?
Yes. Well, not already. That was until the end of December. So yes. So that was 2020 we delivered. So this month, I think we're already in the 280s maybe.
No kidding.
Yeah, that's normally about how many we deliver, but I don't know for sure those numbers.
You might need more phone call numbers, people to stand by the phones.
Well, that's the purpose of scheduling those appointments.
That's right. Well, anything else we should say before we go? I mean, basically it's 312 baby, right?
That's right, in ChesapeakeBaby.com.
Awesome. Thanks for coming by, Carri.
Well, thank you very much
Good
for
luck.
having me.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us for another Peake Life. I'm Jim Hazel. Don't forget 312 baby, and you can make sure everything's cool, right?
That's right. That's what we're here
All right.
for.
Have a good one.